Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abel and welcome back to Local to Global with Gibraltar's Europa FC on FM22. We've got our first two league games of the season today. First up we have Lions Gibraltar, and then after that we have Glacis United. Two matches today to kick off the league season. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like on the video and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn notifications on. I'm expecting us to do well this season in the league. I'm expecting us to get top two. Hopefully we can do so. We can get off to a good start with 2 wins, hopefully. So last episode we did pick up our first piece of silverware of the save as we beat Lincoln Red Imps 3-2 in the Pepe Reyes Cup, the Super Cup of Gibraltar. We were 3-0 up. A bit of a hiccup in the end, but we managed to get through 3-2 and win ourselves our first trophy. We had another friendly off camera, which we won 4-0, and we have 2 games now. Lions Gibraltar, the first game up. They are the 3 Lions of Gibraltar, and then after that we are away against Glacis United. And as one of the only 3 professional sides in the league, I'm expecting us to do well this season and, you know, challenge for the title, so we need to get off to a good start. We have to have at least 5 players trained in Gibraltar, which is going to be difficult for us to adhere to this season. But goalkeeper Bradley Bandit is one of those homegrown players, so we are going to start him today. Hernandez is a little bit hurt and not fit to play, so Crankshaw's going to move to the right-hand side. He's going to start at right wing today. But the rest of the team, we're going to leave it as it is, and we'll see if we can get through this game and get maximum points in our first game. Well, I was saying that Hernandez is one of those Gibraltarian players, so we can't really not play him unless we bring in another one. What's Kenny Morgan like? He's a centre-back. Is he any good? Not really. He's got 6 heading. But his tackling's good though. Like, he's a decent young prospect at 17. So we could play him, but I don't really want to. Dylan Borges, the striker. I could start him in place of Garner, just to get that 5th Gibraltar player out there. So I think we'll do that. Let's have him in advance forward, and we'll have Garner on the bench, I think. And we'll have Andrew Hernandez on the bench just as an extra option. Let's take Hadler off the bench. Who needs goalkeeper substitutes? Come on. All the players that I signed in the transfer window were English. That was without me realising that we had to have players trained in Gibraltar, like 5 in the playing 11 at all times. So I think we're going to have a bit of a problem keeping every player happy this season. Because there's brought a lot of players in that I might not always be able to play. Like almost half of our squad has got to be trained in Gibraltar. And because I think we're heavily favoured for this, I'm going to go positive. I was on balance, but I think we'll go positive. We are strong favourites, and we are going to be strong favourites for most of these games, aside from, you know, those matches against the other professionals. Dylan Borger with a good chance there, but it's a good save by the goalkeeper. I think aside from Lincoln Red Imps and maybe Mons Calper, we're expected to beat all of these sides. And the Europa last season lost just 1 game in the whole season. Borger with another chance, and that hits the side netting. And 16 minutes in, failed to score, but we've had a couple of decent opportunities. And again, the possession game here. We need to close them down a bit, but they've given the ball away. Borger with the ball, and it's Hawks, and this might be a chance for us to get the goal. It's in. Josh Hawks with his 2nd goal of the season. It's Europa 1, Lions 0 in the 19th minute. Ball given away in midfield. Borger with the ball. Ethan Hawks, 1 touch to control it, and a nice tidy finish past the goalkeeper, 1-0. Crankshaw with a corner kick, and that's headed away by Estevan. Charsley's going to try and keep this in. Crankshaw. Hernandez, I can't talk. I was actually intending on putting this out earlier, but I finished recording a Horizon video for the 2nd channel, and my voice started going, so I decided to, Borges had 3 good chances for this game and hasn't scored yet. Yeah, my voice started going when I finished recording Horizon, so this is out in its usual Wednesday slot, but I was hopefully going to do an extra video on either Monday or Tuesday. That unfortunately didn't happen. That's a good ball for Crankshaw. Can this be 2-0? He shot it straight at the goalkeeper, but it's still in. Crankshaw this time, the cross is blocked. Have another go. No, he's giving the ball away. And we need to go attacking, I think. Lions have not had a single shot at goal. And we really should be winning by more than 1 goal at the moment. Borges had 2 or 3 good chances to score, and hasn't been able to do so. Here's Bennett, and here's Charsley. That's blocked, and Vinas Cruz gets the goal. That's his first of the season, 37th minute. It is 2-0 Europa FC. And that's Vinícius Cruz getting the goal there. He's playing on the left end of midfield, so he's playing as that centre mid on attack. And he gets forward and gets the goals. It's a really strong position this year. That centre mid on attack is a really, like, almost overpowered role. Like, you could put any player there and they're bound to, you know, do pretty good there. A midfield player at the very least. Not any player. Estevan with a free kick here for the Lions, and it's challenged Banda. First thing he's really had to do in this game. Half time, 2-0. Yeah, pretty dominant performance. Possession pretty much equal, but we've had 15 shots to their 2. And yeah, 2-0, probably a correct scoreline. Let's see if we can build on that and get some more goals. Here's Hernandez. Back to Sama, and here's Sergio Sanchez, who is going to be retiring at the end of the season, he said. This will be his last year. I'm not going to try and convince him to stay. And they're trying to get a goal for Borgé here, you did think. I'm fully disappointed he hasn't scored yet. Estevan, and they've given the ball away there. Here's Olivero. 57 minutes gone. Hawks, and Borgé, surely this time has got to put this in. No. I think, how has he got a 7.8? What has he actually done? I've just seen him miss probably like 3 chances in this game. I don't know if the 7.8 is actually deserved or not. 73rd minute, I'm going to make some changes. Crankshaw is going to come off on the right wing. I'm going to move Hawks to the right hand side. And I'm going to bring on Jordan Davies. I'm going to move Sama to right back. And I'm going to bring on Morgan at centre back, the 17-year-old. So changes made there, double change. Corner kick here with Davies. And Hawks with a near post header, but that just over. Hernandez does well to get the ball there. He's on a yellow though, does need to be careful. Here's Davies. And that's a cross that doesn't find any of our players. Breaks Beer with a wayward clearance, and it falls to Davies. Here's Hernandez. And that's been hit from range by Andrew Hernandez. And that's the 3rd goal. It's 3-0 in the 84th minute. It's been a dominant performance, and I think 3-0 is, you know, a very good scoreline. We're expecting to win these games, and I think, you know, winning by 3, it's always good. And Hernandez absolutely smashes this from 25 yards out. Fantastic goal. Morton is going to come on in his place, though. That's going to be his last involvement because he is a bit tired. But yeah, strong performance in this game. First game of the season, and we've done pretty well. 3-0 win. I will take it. Limited the Lions to just 1 shot on target. So yeah, pretty dominant performance. So that win puts us top of the table. Lynx played their game on the Friday night as they beat St Joseph's FC also by 3. And we now move on to Glacis United, our first away game of the season. I say away game, all these games are played at the same ground, Victoria Stadium. So yeah, you know, there's no home or away games really. But we've got Glacis up next. We do just have a 1-year contract with Europa, and it's a short season. And I think, again, we'll probably go for a couple of seasons here before we move on because, you know, we've already got our coaching badges underway. We're actually already working towards our next coaching badge. It was one of the first things they actually offered us. So we're studying for the National B license, so we'll get a coaching badge out of them. Maybe get one more as well. Finances here are really good. So I'm confident that we can hopefully get a couple of coaching badges. I'll balance at 1.6 million. I don't know if we can get affiliates yet. We could try and get a senior affiliate, but there's no transfer window at the moment, so that would be pretty useless. But we can try and improve some things around the club, training facilities, junior coaching budget, things like that. We can have a look at trying to improve these things. Senior affiliate, I don't think will be very beneficial because I imagine it will try and go somewhere in Spain. And then to get Spanish players, we need a work permit because we're non-EU. So I don't think that would be very helpful unless we get an English senior affiliate. So again, I don't think we're going to be here for too long. Again, probably 2 seasons like we were at Tunbridge. But, you know, we'll make the most of those 2 years to see how we go. And Europa don't have a great reputation, but the finances drew me to them. And also the fact that we get to play some European football with them. So, you know, there's always that. And hopefully, if we can get some results here and get some trophies, it can help us to get a more high-profile job on our next job hunt. Badan is out for 3 to 5 weeks with a damaged neck. He does now have Gibraltarian citizenship, but I don't think that affects his homegrown status, unfortunately. So we are 8-13 to win this game against Glacis United, who seem to have a sort of purplish badge. So I imagine there'll be like a sort of purpley kit. We'll be in our green, I imagine. Okay, I imagine the team is pretty much going to stay as it is. We do have Andrew Hernandez available to play again, or is that Anthony? That's Anthony. Andrew is in defensive midfield. So we can bring him in. He can play on the right-hand side, or he can play centre mid as that Metzala. Charsley's been pretty good. The team's in good form, so I don't think we really need to change anything. Borgay did everything except score last time, so we're going to give him another shot today. Garner's on the bench if we want him, but we do need to, again, think about our homegrown status. 5 players trained in Gibraltar have to be in the starting 11 and in the playing 11 at all times. We've got a bunch of homegrown players in the youth ranks, but none of them are really good enough. So I think we will stick with the starting 11 and see if we can get 2 wins from 2. We were dominant last time out against the Lions, 3-0 win. Let's try and take that into this game. Well, we got kind of clarity colour, like a wine colour. I don't know why we're in our away kit here. Surely green would be less of a clash than that colour, but whatever. I don't make the rules. Charzy with a free kick here, and that has challenged the goalkeeper. Good save by Carlin. And from the resulting corner, it's Olivero, and it floats in, and it's a header away at the far post. I can't read that. Who puts dark blue on top of wine red? That's just stupid. Crankshaw with a header, 1-0, 17th minute. Ollie Crankshaw with his 2nd of the season. Is that going to count? Yeah, it looks like it is. I don't know if there's VAR in Gibraltar. I highly doubt it. But you never know. You never know. But we do get a 1-0 lead in the 17th minute. Hawks with a fantastic cross. Crankshaw at the far post. Defender didn't really even jump for it. He was just out-muscled there. And Glaciers, despite having more possession, again, have not had a shot at goal yet. So, we're not having as much of the ball, but we're doing what we need to do with it. So I'm happy with that. Bennett with the ball back again here. We've got Crankshaw out wide, starting to make a run into the middle. And ball over the top for Borgay. Can he get the goal? No, he's got a bit of work to do still, but that's a good pass for Hawks, and he manages to sneak the ball into the goal. 2-0, 40.5 minutes gone. And it is Hawks that gets the 2nd goal of this match. And yeah, so far things are going well. I think this is expected of us. We're expected to beat these sides. And, overall the quality is just better because we're professional and most of these teams are semi-pro. So I think this is to be expected. Once again, we go into half-time, 2-0 up with a pretty solid first-half performance. So we'll just keep things going. Hawks with a free kick here, and Samo with a header less than a minute into the second half. A chance to score a 3rd there. Glaciers looking to come forward here. Clinton. I bet yourselves a lot of cards. But the ball given away. Vignes Cruz to Hawks. That's a ball for Borgay. Can he get the goal this time? Yes, he can. Dylan Borgay scores his 5th of the season. I think some of those may have been pre-season friendlies. Or maybe European games. But it is 3-0 Europa with 48 minutes gone. Hawks with the assist. Borgay, between the defenders like they're not even there. And gets the goal to make it 3-0. Olivero to Sergio Sanchez, the experienced centre-back. Hawks. Trying to cut inside. Finds Borgay. Could get the ball back here, but instead he goes back to Hernandez, and we're back with the defender again, Sanchez. To Hawks. That's a good ball for Vignes Cruz. Can he get 2 goals in 2 games? Not quite. Decent effort, though. Okay, 20 minutes to go. Let's make some substitutions. I think Borgay we will bring off, and we'll get Garner on. Though we will have to find another homegrown player in there. So Morgan is going to replace Sergio Sanchez, and Garner is going to replace Borgay. We'll get that target man up there, target forward, and see if we can get him on the score sheets. 73 minutes gone. And the free kick does not really trouble anyone there. Colin sends it long though, but there's nobody up there for it. It's going to come all the way back to our goalkeeper. And Bandem might just send this the other way. No, he plays it short to the teenager Morgan. Here's Olivero. 73.5 minutes gone in the game. A 4th goal would be really nice. And we've been, again, dominant in this game, as I think we're expected to be. Morgan goes long. Garner might get the goal here off the bench. Yes, he does. Gabe Garner makes it 4. And that's his 7th of the season. And yeah, so far, things going off to a fantastic start. 3-0 in the first game. 4-0 here with about 15 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Things going off to a fantastic start. And Garner again, beating the defence. And a simple finish past the goalkeeper who, yeah, pretty bit of a feeble attempt to save that. May even be time for another goal or 2 here because we seem to have opened them up now. Floodgates are well and truly open. Olivero to young Morgan. But a header forward there, but it's coming to Hernandez. Here's Crankshaw, and there may well be a 5th with Garner. Oh, it's just, I think the keeper just got to that. It is a corner. That was a good save, though. Okay, Vignes Cruz is going to come off. Anthony Hernandez, is going to come on for our 3rd and final change. 78 minutes gone. Still 4-0. things are going pretty smoothly. That's a terrible, terrible ball forward. And here's Bennett to Crackshaw. I mean, a 5th goal here would be great. We don't seem to get it though. But yeah, Glaciers have not had a single shot at goal in this game. We have just been well and truly dominant. Olivero to Garner. Hawks to Charsley. Switch sides on that midfield though. Garner. Can he put a ball across the face of goal? Hernandez makes it 5. He's just come on and he gets the 5th goal with 85 minutes played. Anthony Hernandez, a really tightly finished there. And Garner, unselfish with the assist as well. Really good play by Charsley to, wait for that Garner through ball. And then Garner across the face of goal. Hernandez with the easiest goal he'll ever score, I think. 5 minutes to go. Maybe time for a 6th in this one. We've well and truly blown them away. And with those floodgates open, yeah, there may well be time for a Super 6 in this one. And he's got the right back coming up, but he's going to try and go it himself here. It's a good cross. And Hawks does get number 6 with his 5th goal of the season. I thought there may have been a foul there. Wait, is this not going to count? It has been disallowed, so it stays at 5-0. And just the last few seconds of the game now, that is it. Full time, Glacis 0, Europa FC 5. Just the one shot at goal for Glacis in the end. Banda with a very quiet day in the Europa goal. But a fantastic performance there. 5 different goal scorers as well. Crankshaw, Hawks, Bourget, Garner and Hernandez all getting on the score sheet. There's only 1 or 2 sides in this division, I think, that can give us a run for our money. And these guys only lost once last season. So I think it should be a pretty, I don't want to say easy season, but we should be okay. So going forward, what I think we'll do with this season is we're going to come back next episode about halfway through. So we're going to have a double live com. We're going to take on Mons Kalpa and then we're going to take on Magpies in another double. So we'll face Europa Point off camera and we'll face Lincoln Red Imps off camera as well. Because we just faced Lincoln Red Imps in the Super Cup last time. Don't really need to see them again. So next episode will be Mons Kalpa and Magpies. And then the one after that will be the last game against St. Joseph's. And then we'll see where we are when we split. And then we'll see if we can get some Rock Cup games in there as well. Maybe a semi-final and a final. But we'll cross those bridges when we come to the next episode. Double live come again. Mons Kalpa and Magpies. I say away from home, they're all played at the same ground. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode of Local to Global. Fantastic starts to the season, 8 goals scored, 0 conceded, and we will try and continue that vein of form into our next couple of games, and we'll have 2 more next episode. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.